Hey guys, it's Tanya from 4Girls Jewelry, working today on my netting. And since a lot of requests was about the netting, for those who want to learn how to do it, I will show the simple way, the way how I do that. A lot of jewelry now I combine with two metals, so I will use sterling silver for 26 gauge for wrapping, and as a base I will use copper, and it's a just copper jump ring. Because if you wanted to net over the small stones, something like that, I just want to explain so you will know what you can use. So it has to be something as a base that you can put on your bead, and it's still covering all of the jump ring. I don't know if it makes sense what I want to show you like this. See, that will be base. So we don't want something that can fall through. The stone has to be larger than any base you're using. So I will use my jump ring because it's still perfect for that. But if you want to work with a larger stone, and I like this technique because you can use any asymmetrical gemstones. Like this stone was not symmetrical. It's kind of weird shape. You can net perfectly on any shape, triangle, elongated, asymmetrical, anything you want. All you have to do, because I use two wires here, so you just make a base. Like I use two wires here, and then I net over them together and create that little net around the gemstone. So here is the other one that I did today that was weirdest, almost like a triangle, but not really. It's faceted and I like it. It's also chalcedony. So I use my jump ring and I net it around, and you can use it for any elements you wanna incorporate. You can leave a wires and just stitch to the base. So I will show you easy way. There is also a few projects that not related to the netting, but I'm working on something like that and making these so it can match. I have 5 weeks until my next show, so I will try to post a lot of jewelry on my website, which I'm very bad with that. But for those who want any pieces from me, please reach me. You can also email me, and anything that you like. You can also search my sold items on my website. It's 4girlsjewelry.com. If I find my business card, I will. But you know, guys, the same name as YouTube channel, the same as my website. So for those who would like something, please email me or check. If it's something with the sold, I can also remake close items. Sorry, my wire fell, so I need to grab my wire. I'm so sorry. So okay, so let's go to netting. So I will use this little bead because both of them can go, either this one or this one. Both of them will be nice sitting on this jump ring. So what we have to do is we need to have not a real, this is like a piece of 26 gauge. It's kind of long, but I will use that. So we go inside in the jump ring. Doesn't matter where you start, and I will make 2 wraps. 1, 2. If you work with the sterling silver and you don't want to cut anything, I sometimes use that little tail because I appreciate the sterling silver, and just will end it right here. The point is, because the beginning of the wire is sitting right here on top of my jump ring, because anyway it will cover with your stone, so you don't have to worry about scratching anything. Main point is it has to be right on top here. That's it. So now we have a wire that comes from underneath your jump ring. All we have to do when we start netting is you go inside in the ring and inside in your loop, and you make first nice wrap. So it looks like this, and we keep going the same way. I don't care about how the size wise, you know, they could be smaller, larger. I try to be more symmetrical. So inside, I hope you can see, and inside here. I hope you guys will understand. So that's the second one. We go inside in the jump ring. If it's easier for you, you can pull the wire and then go inside in there. It's still the same. So all you want to do is make inside and inside and just squish it all the way down. Oops, see how? Because it's a jump ring. Could be. Maybe I will cut a little bit. It's too long. I will cut a wire. Usually I don't do that. I like to preserve the whole wire, but I don't want to play with that. Okay, so inside and inside, because it's a jump ring, so it has the opening there. See, it's the second time I go through that. It's stubborn. Okay. Two. You have to close it nicely, the jump ring. Okay, inside and inside, and I did 6 for my gem. So let's see, 3, 4, 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inside and inside. Okay, done. So in my case, I come close to my beginning, and you can see we still have for one more, but instead of going inside in here, we go inside of the first loop. The same thing, inside and inside. Trust me when you start working on it. So because it's a second round, I will put in the same loop twice, because my idea is inside and inside. I wanted them to be sort of progressing the right way. So okay, inside and inside. When you see that this is too much until this one, so I will put again in the same one, same loop. Okay, we have then inside, inside. The next one, I think I might put it here. Let's see how long. That's probably too long. So again, in the same one. You just make sure that you have almost equal beautiful loops. Again, inside and inside. Okay, inside and inside. Inside and into the thing. So what we have, almost, we're coming close. I will use the same loop again. And one more. Okay, so here we are. So we have 2 rows. They're not perfect, and I don't strike to have a perfect. Now I want to use the bead, so let's see. I will use the darker maybe. Let's see what I have. This one is nice and thick. So we put inside in the middle. That's a little fiddly in the beginning, so we want to make sure you equally closing these little loops around the bead, and it should be like this. So you see, if you feel like if you're very tiny, because some people make them very, very small, just make sure you make 3rd row, and again put twice in one loop if you feel like it has to be spreadable, it has to be flat. Now I know it's enough for me because this bead is perfect, like sitting like this. I will hold with one hand, like this hand, and what we do is, like, you see the wire comes from here. So next one is right here. We go inside in the loop, and inside again. So we do the same thing, but this time when you're closing, you make sure it's inside and inside, but I just make sure that my wire, see how it's like making smaller beautiful loops. Okay, and again here and here. Okay, here, inside and inside. Wait, inside and inside. Again, inside and inside. Up, almost there. I'm losing my vision as a wire wrapper. It's kind of scary because I'm using my glasses, but I still don't see. Do you guys have the same problem? I got this scary magnifying glasses that my kids always was scared when I use them. I guess that's the only one I can use now. It's really magnifying them. Okay, so I'm almost there. Okay, here. When it's without the pressure of filming, it's actually go very fast. My last loop. Let's see what it is. I can see. Okay, it's here. Okay. And there we are. So we're almost at the beginning. Maybe I can do one more here. Inside and inside. That's it. And there we are. So now after you're done, I like to play with that and actually make it more. You can push, you can nicely set. The more you play with that, like squeeze the wires the way how you want. You can even use these a little bit, you know. Don't damage the wire though. It has to be something plasticky. But I like after you're done. Oh, that's the one that I want to show, because it's like the weirdest shape. Do you see? It's like almost like this cut like here, you know. It's really pretty. I used something like that inside in this piece. It was like a twin. And that's it. So there you are. So you can also make it less or more how you want it, but it's a beautiful way to to set your any bead. And then when I work with designs, let's say like this, because this bead still have, mine is drill, so those are beads, it's not a cabochon or anything. So when I setting them in design, later I actually go through the hole and stitch it to the piece like this. I go through with the wire later on like this and stitch it to the, because you have the still the wire, so you can attach to any design and then go through it, so it will secure one more extra time, right? Guys, I hope you will experience playing with netting, because it's really can create amazing jewelry. You can do different stones like I did in this case. You know, I put the one green one and use different also wires. If you use 24 gauge, it's more coarse. 26, it's more delicate. You can use 28 gauge, 30 gauge, it will be really delicate. I love that. You know, some jewelry can be so delicate when you attach extra building your piece. It's really the more details done by hand, the more unique your jewelry is, and people will notice that there's a lot of love in the piece. Guys, I hope you like it. So that's all I want to share for today. And any questions, I will try to answer. And I will see you next Tuesday with something amazing again. Please share my video. Please share. For those who just want to see how I create jewelry, go on my website if you like anything to get from me. You know, I would love to I would love to send my jewelry to you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I see you next Tuesday. Okay, bye bye.